Welcome back to 3-Minute Theology. Today we come to question 6 of the Baptist Catechism. What things are chiefly contained in the Holy Scripture? Answer. The Holy Scriptures chiefly contain what man ought to believe concerning God and what duty God requires of man. So, as we approach the Bible, we should be looking for two things primarily. What does the text tell me about God, and what does the text tell me to do? Our faith in God is not based on some blind optimism or inward impression. Rather, it is based in objective truth revealed in Scripture. We believe that God is eternal because the Bible tells us God is eternal. We believe that God is love because the Bible tells us that God is love. We believe that God has redeemed sinners because the Bible tells us that God has redeemed sinners, and so on. Everything we are to believe about God is revealed to us in Scripture. We also approach Scripture to learn what God requires of us. God does have requirements of His people. Micah 6:8 says, He has told you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? But to do justice and to love kindness and to walk humbly before your God, or to walk humbly with your God. Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. Or Leviticus 19:18. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. This is the heart of everything that God requires of us. This is what Paul calls the whole law fulfilled in one word. But we don't have a right understanding of love in ourselves. Just as we don't get to choose what God is like, we don't get to choose what love is. The Bible tells us what love is. So as we study the Holy Scripture, we learn what God is like, that we might believe Him and love Him. And as we study Holy Scripture, we learn what love is, that we might love God and our neighbor, that we might do justice and love kindness and walk humbly with our God. Press on, brothers. Until next time, God bless.